Yeah, how bad is the bottom? It's literally, okay, that wheel is completely gone and like this wheel is basically completely ripped off. Love it. They replaced my suitcase completely for free with a brand new one. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are in Seattle, Washington. We're here for the weekend for my cousin Faye's wedding. So we flew in late last night, got our rental car, checked into our Airbnb, and today is day one of the things on our to-do list. So we are planning on going to the Space Needle, the Gum Wall, the Museum of Pop Culture, all of the things today to get a feel for Seattle. And then tomorrow is Faye's wedding. We fly out on Monday late at night and then we'll head home Tuesday morning. But I'm gonna take you guys along with me. I will insert the footage from the Airbnb tour right here. Starting with the kitchen, we have a really big, good-sized kitchen, in-unit washer and dryer, and then this leads into the bathroom. I love the tiling in the shower. So nice sized bathroom. And then when you walk over here, we of course have this little island space, and then couch, chair, that leads into our bedroom, but there's little stools right there. And this leads to the front area. There's some stuff hidden over there if we want to use it. And then this leads into our bedroom. Dresser, a bunch of closet space, and then this also leads into the bathroom from the opposite direction. So they are connected, which is really nice if you don't want to walk all the way around in the middle of the night. I'm gonna give you guys a little outfit of the day before we head out for the day. So I have my little leather jacket on. Not sure about the weather, so I wanted to be prepared, but I have this cute dress on from Walmart. Pair of black tights, and then my cute little black boots for fall. I have my normal rings on, my ring with Athena, my engagement ring. Here are my spooky nails for the weekend, and then I just bought these little hoop earrings from Marshall's before we headed to Seattle. Look at all his little buttons. He must have been a big dude. So today is my cousin's wedding. It is Sunday. So I wanted to do like a little update on how everything is going while I recurl my hair. So yesterday we went and explored Seattle. We went to the Space Needle, but we did not actually go up into it just because we're not really big. Well, I should say Shane's not really big on like heights. So we just took some pictures with it in the background, and then we also went and explored like that little area around it. We went to the Museum of Pop Culture, which is really cool. I thought it was a lot smaller than I guess I was expecting it to be from how it looked on the outside. And then one of the main exhibits was closed, so that kind of sucked. But other than that, we went to the Cheesecake Factory for dinner and checked out the Pike Market, which was way busier than I was expecting it to be. It was like crazy busy, but it wasn't really what I was envisioning. I guess it's more like artists and artisans and like fruit and fish and flowers and like that kind of stuff, rather than shopping per se. Like they did have some shops, but it was kind of like random touristy stuff. So we did that for a little bit, went to Cheesecake Factory, and then after the Cheesecake Factory, we were right in that mall area. So we stopped at the mall, did a little bit of shopping, like maybe like 5-6 stores, just to like kill some time, and then we came home and went to bed. But this morning we got up, we went to IHOP, and then we stopped at the local Goodwill and just kind of checked it out. We had some time to kill before we needed to come back and get ready for the wedding itself. I have to be there at like 2 o'clock. My aunt wants me to be in some of the wedding photos, or just like be there so that we can take some photos in advance, so that'll be fun. And then I bought Faye a huge bouquet of flowers for today, and then I also have a huge gift bag to give them with gifts from home and like from when my grandparents passed away. I have some memorabilia and stuff that I brought to give them, and then I have gifts for the actual wedding itself, of course. But we're gonna pack that up here in a minute after I finish my hair. But I just want to give you like a little bit of background. So Faye is my cousin on my mom's side, and when I was really little, they moved away and they lived in Colorado for a long time, and then they ended up moving out to Seattle. But I haven't seen her in person since I was probably like 7, maybe, if that. I vividly remember we had Christmas Eve with them one time, and ever since, like, I really haven't seen them. That's like my most recent, I guess, memory of them. So I'll get to see my cousin Christian today, my cousin Lloyd, my cousin Faye, who's getting married to her fiance Grace, and then I'll get to see my Aunt Renee, who I also have not seen in years and years and years. So I'm very excited to see them. It's been a very long time, and we're the only ones that ended up coming out for the wedding. My parents were gonna come, but my mom's been having a lot of health issues, so she didn't think flying all the way out here, it was like a 5-hour flight, was gonna be the best option. And then my sister is moving to Lansing with her fiance. She just got engaged, so there was a lot going on. But Shane and I had planned on coming out here anyways, because I of course want to support Faye, and I don't know, I've never been to Seattle. I've always wanted to come out. What a better reason to come out here and like not only be able to explore the city for a couple days, which is why we ended up staying like an extra day and a half, I would say. But yeah, I'm excited. Wait till you guys see my dress. It's like black. It's got a lot of like beading and whatnot on it. It's super tight. And then I think I'm gonna wear my Louboutins, but I'm not 100% sure because they do kill my feet. They hurt so bad. But I think they look better than the other pair of shoes that I brought as an emergency. So like comfort over fashion, but also like fashion, you know? And then we will get dressed. I'll show you guys my outfit for the wedding, and then we'll head over to the hall. I bought Faye a huge bouquet of flowers. This thing is heavy. But when we went to the Pike Market yesterday, they had ginormous bouquets. So I picked her up one of these from my mom and dad. Here are what the necklaces inside the bag look like. So these are from my mom and dad for Faye and Grace for their wedding gift. And I'm gonna put them back inside this cute little lace pouch. After my grandparents passed away, they were originally going to come out and see us, but they never ended up making the trip out there. So there's a lot of stuff that I brought with us that I could not ship them, and like my mom did not want to put in the mail. So this is going to be Faye's something blue from us. So this is Mima's bracelet, and then there's a ring here. So that is on my list of things to give her before the actual ceremony. So this will be delivered in its little box with the blue bow on top with the flower bouquet before the actual wedding starts. And then that way she has it if she wants to wear it. So in terms of gifts from Shane and I got her a little bride clip. Very cute, little hair clip. We're getting a newlywed cookbook. This is a little card that I brought, and then on the inside it says bring on the bubbles. I also got them an apron to go with it. So that will be their gift from us in addition to all the other stuff that they'll receive like throughout the day. And then I have this gift bag for the actual wedding gifts for Faye and Grace. And then I just have a big Victoria's Secret bag that I'm gonna throw all of my Renee stuff in. In this bag, I packed a ceramic baking dish, a photo album with some Polaroid photos from years prior, a gift wrap pouch of wrapping paper that my grandma had stashed away, some Easter decor, a German book that was my grandma's, a big bag of jewelry, and a couple of other random goodies that I brought with me. After about what, an hour would you say? I finally got everything Tetrised back into my suitcase.
This is Hamtaro. That's Hamtaro.
And that's what you did to your suitcase to get it to close?
Hamtaro did it,
yeah. Yep, perfect. Who's the idiot that brought all this stuff? And why is it me?
This is going in the trunk. What's trunk stand for? The front trunk.
After we were packed up and checked out of our Airbnb, we headed out to lunch at 13 Coins. This was a restaurant right down the street that we had driven by that I wanted to stop at, and the food wasn't crazy expensive. It was actually really good. And then we went and charged the Tesla for a little bit before Shane took me to the mall to get some ice cream. This was his day to pick out everything that we did. So from the mall, we went to the Museum of Flight, which honestly I think was one of my all-time favorite parts of the entire trip other than the wedding itself. There was a ton of stuff to look at. This took us hours to go through, and they had a lot of planes where you could actually physically walk through them, which I absolutely loved how interactive everything was. The space was amazing. We got to walk through Air Force One, which was really cool to see in person and be able to walk through it. to preserve the planes as best as they could. Of course, you weren't really allowed to sit on anything. They had a lot of stuff plastic wrapped or completely blocked off so you could see it, but you couldn't actually touch anything, which of course helped with the preservation of the actual planes themselves. But it was still cool to be able to walk through and actually see everything. And if you know me, you know that I absolutely love space and the concept of space. So they had an entire section dedicated to NASA. And if there was one thing that I would do, it would be to go to the moon. I think that would be so cool. It's definitely something on my bucket list. If it's ever made possible, I would definitely want to do it. In this section, they had a build your own character life. So of course we used our cats, Marvin and Chloe. We were able to build fake space lives for them before we grabbed some quick snacks before we headed into the World War I, World War II section of the museum. This section had a ton of different warplanes, relics, information. There were probably hundreds of planes in the Museum of Flight, and it took us, I'm not even kidding, hours to go through. There are two separate sections where you walk from one section to another section to another section, and then there's a skywalk that takes you into where the planes are that you can actually walk through. So there was a lot of ground to cover. Of course, we hit up the gift shop, but we really enjoyed the Museum of Flight, and it was one of my all-time favorite things that we've done. And then we headed from the Museum of Flight to go grab quick dinner, and then we headed to the arcade.
Yeah. Party tickets.
42 balls.
And of course, it wouldn't be a travel vlog without a souvenir haul. So here is everything I picked up in Seattle and brought home with us. Starting over here, I did a lot of trading with the pilots. I made friends with the pilots on the way there, and all of these except one came from them. So that was really cool. They also invited me up into the cockpit to take photos and hang out with them. So these are all of my trading cards that I have collected from just the trip, and then you flip them over, they have all of the information for each flight. This is from the Museum of Flight. This is when we were able to create like a fake living situation for our cats, Marvin and Chloe. So I brought my little card home. I also picked up this magnet from the Museum of Flight. I have 2 pins. I bought one at the Space Needle and then one at the Museum of Flight as well. I got this from our Airbnb host. They left us this to try. This is a bubble bar from Lush, and then I got a Halloween bath bomb. Faye had asked me to wear a boutonniere while we were at the wedding, which I was very surprised about. I was not expecting that, so I took my boutonniere home, and then these were at our little table setting. I got a glass Seattle shot glass for my mom and dad in the gift shop. These we won in the little arcade out of the crane machine. I have a magnet right here. We have another magnet. Our ornament, this is a pen that I picked up for my dad. I thought it was really cool. The little claw like clicks in and out when you open the pen. These are magnets that I brought home for my mom and dad. There are 7 different magnets in here. This was in my drink at the Museum of Pop Culture, and I thought it was really cute. I got the Barbie bubbly something or other, and I thought it was really cute, so I brought it home with us. I picked up a Playboy bunny t-shirt from Spencer's, and then another one to go with it, because they were supposed to be buy one, get one, 30% off. Then the guy told me after I had already checked out that they were not. So I ended up buying both of them just because I was annoyed and I didn't want to put them back. I'd already picked them out. But I got another magnet from the Museum of Pop Culture. This is a pin from the Museum of Pop Culture. And then when we were in Nordstrom, I picked myself up a Chanel lipstick. Here is what that looks like. It's the normal shade that I normally wear. And then they had the Mean Girls collab at Forever 21. So I got a mirror that says, "Why are you so obsessed with me?" And it actually folds up. So this is going to be in my new travel mirror. I also got a hoodie. So it says "In Search of Pleasure." This is the back of it. And then underneath, it says "The world is your playground." So it's very, very cool. I wore this on the flight home. This was my little table setting from Faye's wedding. So I brought that home with us. These are the little goodies that we got with our tickets at the arcade. I did end up buying reusable bags. Seattle does not provide bags. So I got a mini version. And then I also got a big version to carry all of our stuff around when we were walking around the pier. This is my Chanel bag that my lipstick came in. And the lady was nice enough to give me a gift box because they didn't have a bigger bag. She was like, "Why don't you just take a gift box?" And I was like, I'm not gonna say no. So this and the box is empty, but they came with my Chanel lipstick. And then I bought a ginormous Space Needle. So this is a glass Space Needle. Here's the top of it. And then it opens and they had M&Ms on display. So I'm going to give this to my mom for Christmas. So Mom, if you're watching this, pretend like you're not. Pretend like you're going to be excited when you see it. And then I went to Goodwill with Shane. We stopped in there just real quick to kill some time. And they had this cute Halloween purse. I thought it was an overpriced Goodwill, to be completely honest, but as soon as I seen the purse, I just could not. Look at it, they're like little handcuffs, and then it also has a shoulder strap that it came with, so that's tucked on the inside. So if I do want to switch the handles out, I can. Very multi-usage. And then underneath here, there's a black long sleeve top, and then this is like a bodysuit, only it's like shorts and a tank top connected all in one piece that I also picked up from the mall. But here is everything we ended up bringing home. That is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed spending the weekend with us, and I will see you guys next week in a brand new video. Bye. Are we rolling?
Go.
Are you still filming?
I didn't start.
My cameraman, everyone. Okay, you're gonna cut it.